How do you explain your Rotary Club's brand? Jim Adamson helps understand branding and how to use brand power to attract new Rotarians and engage existing club members. Download your workbook for greater impact. It's all about the brand.
This is the objective, to help your clubs be able to really get your best Rotary brand experience. So this is a term that you're going to hear more about probably. We haven't talked about the Rotary brand experience. But basically, this is everything you do as a club and as a Rotarian. So attraction and retention, in a way it kind of goes together. In a way it has to have kind of a consistent message, because as we want to attract people, we are looking for, different things we can do to attract people to our club. But at the same time, once they get to our club or see our club, is that going to be the same message that attracted them? In other words, if you say, yeah, we're a fun club, we do all these local activities, and we, do this and this, and then they get to your club, what do they find? Do they find an opposite message, kind of like two magnets that repel? Or is it going to be the same? Are they going to see what you're talking about? Are they going to see you doing what you say you're doing? As we talk about this brand experience again, the Rotary brand experience, so everybody knows that brand. You know what it means. You know what it represents. You know the quality. You know the history. You know that's a... You just know it without even knowing anything else. You see that, you know. How about this one? Yep. Do other people know? Nah. Yeah, we know, but according to that survey, 4 to 8 out of 10 people don't know much when they see that symbol. And just having a logo is only part of it. We changed the Rotary logo. Did you know that? This is the new Rotary branding logo. It's not just the circle anymore. The reason is because they wanted to make sure Rotary was prominent. On the circle, if you can't see the Rotary, you have to know what the wheel means, and not very many people knew what the wheel means. So now at least they see the word Rotary. But that's just a part of it. That's only one piece of our branding experience is the logo. And it's what that logo means. It's what it promises, what it represents. And so that's what we need to be pushing when we go out in the community to attract and retain people. Is what is our Rotary brand experience? What does this symbolize? What does it mean? What are we all about? And be thinking about that. And here are some of the things that it means, right? Fun. Anybody not have a fun club? I won't say that. Hopefully you all have a fun club, right? We brag in Wenatchee we have 4 clubs. We say we're the fun club. That's how we introduce ourselves. Yeah, we're the fun club. Now that means when people come to our club, they better experience fun, right? Otherwise it's going to be like, whoa, they're telling me one thing, and this is boring. So we want to make sure that when they come to the club meeting, they're having fun and they see all the energy that we're doing. The inclusivity, inclusion, including other people, including a diverse group, welcoming. And we're going to talk about these things, by the way, because pretty soon we're going to introduce you to Mary Smith, and we're going to walk Mary Smith through being introduced to Rotary all the way through being a valued member in Rotary. But part of it is the welcome. Part of it are the friendships that are formed. That's part of our brand experience. Part of it is the relationships, which is similar to that. Service projects. Very important, especially in the retention, engaging of members. People want to serve the local community. They want to serve globally, some of them. If you don't have any service projects, you're saying, yeah, here's what we do, but we're not doing it. So service projects are a very important part of our brand experience. Good speakers, good programs, right? And we're going to talk about that when we talk about how club operates more specifically. But yeah, if you want to keep people engaged and make it a fun, lively time in a club, make sure the programs are uplifting and good. On page 22, there's a very short evaluation about kind of your club culture or your club brand experience. And just go mark each one of those from 5 being, doing really well, to 1 being like non-existent, struggling, or somewhere in between. And when you get done, do the 3 questions on the next page. Okay, now we are going to use this information in just a few minutes, because this talks about your club culture. And if all those are 5s, you're doing great. If all those are 1s or 2s, it gives you some areas that you might want to work on. But again, this is part of your brand experience. How are people coming into the club, and how are your members that are in the club perceiving this? How are they going to feel connected and engaged with your club with the results that you have shown there? By the way, this is always a good thing to do in your club. If you want to do this as a club activity, either the survey before or this one, because sometimes we assume our club members, see things this way and they don't. Like we see, our club is really a fun club, and then you do the survey and you find out 50% say no, it's a boring club. So you don't know until you ask. So feel free to take these surveys and use them with your club. Research. You're going to Google it. Exactly. So you're going to check out your website and your Facebook page, especially if they're younger people. But what are they going to see on your website? What do they see on your Facebook? Yeah. Is it going to be consistent with the message that you told them? Is it going to be about friendships? Did they see that on your website and your Facebook page? You see people getting things and doing things together? Did they see something about helping local community? Projects, things like that, pictures of that? Did they see people maybe working with leaders, doing their skills? If not, now's a good time to take a look at that. But again, just a sample of one where you got people doing things, you've got, and the wording. It's not all about, Rotary is ending polio, help join an organization of 1.2 million people worldwide. They should be articles that suggest local things and fun and friendships and fellowship and social events and leadership development and, that kind of thing. That should be on your website and your Facebook page front and center, because that's who we're trying to attract, right? Not only putting a picture of who we are, but make sure it's accurate and timely. When they go in and see officers on there from 2 years ago or an event back in 1916, back right after Rotary was founded, that's kind of long. So update things periodically. This is a task. It's not an easy thing to do, but if people are going to go check it, and if it's out there, if you're going to use one, make sure it's current. Basically, this is going to be part of their first impression, right? Before they even get to the club, a lot of those people are going to check it out, and that's the first impression they're going to get. We talked about a visual identity. So again, you can go to Rotary International website, open up the My Rotary, and you can get into the media, the brand center, and you can create your own logos. There's templates there. All you need to do is put in your club name or your Rotaract name or whatever. The Rotary wheel is kind of disappearing, and these other forms are taking its place. Yeah, a lot of things we can do with that, because we want to get the word out. We want to make sure that when people see this, they know it's Rotary, and then we need to make sure they're seeing our whole brand experience. They know what that means, or we're going to tell them what it means or show them what it means.
Thank you for watching this video. Check out the other episodes in this series that are packed full of ideas for club growth. It's Rotary membership, Priority 1.